Hey, what's up guys? Are you looking to start a smart home but don't want to spend a ton of money? If so, Wyze Sense might be the answer for you, so stay tuned. Hey, what's up everyone? Steve here. If you are new to the channel, I do tech review videos primarily related to smart home. So if that's something that interests you, consider subscribing. Also, if this video is helpful, don't forget to hit that like button below. Let me know that you liked this video. All right, so I started this channel about 2 years ago and decided to dive into the world of smart home tech. I was very new to smart home, so I picked up a SmartThings hub. This is what I got right here, my SmartThings hub, but then I needed some sensors. So I picked up a door and window sensor, or they call them multi-purpose sensors. Picked up another door and window sensor to cover both my doors, and I also picked up a motion sensor. So this is what I started out with for my first smart home. All of these boxes right here, but all of these boxes that you see right here to start my first smart home, this cost several $100s, but this was my starter kit. Now let's fast forward 2 years later. Don't need this anymore. This is what you pick up 2 years later, the Wyze Sense Smart Home Kit. And this cost 20 bucks on their website. That's it, everything packaged right in this tiny little box. Inside this box, you get one motion sensor, 2 contact sensors, and the bridge that connects all of these things together. Now, one thing to add to this is that you do need the Wyze Cam to connect all of this stuff. So right here is a Wyze Cam. These are tiny little cameras. They are $25 on Amazon, and they shoot 1080p, have two-way communication, and are amazing. If you're looking for any kind of security camera on the low end, these are a fantastic option. Now, the thing with this is that they are not weatherproof. You can't put these outside. They do have to stay plugged in at all times, but these are fantastic. We use these as baby monitors, and then I also stuck one in the garage. I also have one, this is typically the one I usually have right here in the back corner, if you've seen in any past videos. And like I mentioned, these are $25 a piece. If we take a look on Amazon, they do sell a bundle of this for just under $48. You get a camera and you get the Wyze Sense kit, which is a great little combination. Like I mentioned, I spent hundreds of dollars before just to get started. Granted, that stuff is a lot more powerful than this is right here, but this is a great basic way to get started. So let's take a look at what these sensors actually look like. So how you use these is that you would just take the bridge right here and it plugs right into the back of the camera. That is going to start your network. So when you guys set these up, you will follow the on-screen instructions, and I recommend doing that because it can get a little confusing. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna use this little tab to push the reset button to start syncing the camera. The only thing is that this little button on the bottom looks exactly like the indicator light on the front. So if you're going to stick it in there and push too hard, you might break that indicator light. So make sure you're paying attention on which light you are hitting, and that goes for all of the devices. So after you get everything connected, you're just gonna place it where you want to. Here is the contact sensor. This is something that you would use to detect if something is opening or closing. Typically people put these on doors, windows, refrigerators, garages. Now, one cool thing about this is that you can put this on your garage and in the app set up a notification that if something is open for a certain amount of time, you get a notification. Now, a great thing with that in a garage is that I can put this on the garage, and say if the garage is open for 5 minutes, 10, 15, half hour, whatever you want to set it to, it will send you a text notifying you that the garage was left open. That's awesome. I mean, that's huge right there. It's pretty rare that we ever leave the garage open, but if it is left open, I want to know about it. Whether I am home or not, I'm okay ignoring that if I mean to leave it open, but if I don't, it's great to know that I left the garage open. Right now, through the Wyze app, I can set it up to where if a contact sensor is open or closed, I can activate the camera to start recording. But the thought is, why do I need to activate the camera to start recording if the camera already has a built-in motion sensor? And that is because the motion sensors that were built into these cameras, since these cameras are a little bit old, are pixel-based. And that means that it will detect any motion and start recording. So there would be a lot of false alarms with these cameras going off, recording things or sending you notifications of movement when it was just a breeze blowing outside and that caused something to move and set these cameras off. But with these new motion sensors, these are PIR activated, and that stands for, I don't know. Actually, no, that stands for passive infrared. So what that does is it detects infrared heat signals, and that is what sets off motion. So if you want to turn off the motion sensor in the camera and rely on this one, then you'll have a much better experience with not getting false alarms with this whole setup here. Now, as of right now with this video, the only other way that you can use these to control, say, light bulbs or anything like that is through if this, then that. You can set up these sensors to control different light bulbs. So if a contact sensor opens or if there's motion detected, light bulbs will turn on and off. Or you can also do that for switches, turning certain smart switches on and off. But in a couple weeks here, Wyze is going to be coming out with their own light bulbs in their own ecosystem, so that way you control it all through their app and not have to jump through other hoops with if this, then that, or Amazon. It can all be kind of within their ecosystem there. So guys, that was just a quick overview of Wyze Sense. What do you think about it? Do you own one already? If not, is this something that you would be interested in getting? I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you would use these guys. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. As always, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.